Hello, we are live. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody, whoever is watching us live today, this evening, 5th of May. It's a nice, bright, sunny, warm evening here in the UK. My name is Vidya. I'm a gynecologist by profession. I live and work in the UK along with my family. And my roots are from India. I'm a Tamilian settled in Hyderabad and I've been in the UK for around 5 years. And I am a proud digital business owner for the last year or so. So welcome everyone who is joining us live on this page or whoever will be joining us later over the day. Today we are all going to discuss about our lovely digital business that we do. This is a marketing business. This is an affiliate marketing business. We promote this the business opportunity on various social media platforms on our social media pages. So you would all be seeing us on and off every now and then coming to our social media pages and talking about our business, the goods about it, the in detail depth, like small subtle things about the business. So today I'm here with my lovely business partners from across the globe who will be discussing about various options like why we thought of a business, how good is this as a plan B, what were the fears, what were the mindset changes, and so on and so forth. So thank you to all my lovely business partners who have joined me here today. We will first move towards Devina, who has joined us all the way from New Zealand. Uh, um, and Devina is going to introduce herself to us and tell us about why she thought of a plan B and why she thought of a business in the first place at all. Over to you, Devina. Can you hear me, Devina? Hello? Devina, over to you.
Um, Hi everyone. कैसे हैं सब कोई हमारा नाम जबीना पचाल ओरिजिनली फीजी के रहता है पिछले 3 साल से in New Zealand. The immigrant person you see me today is filled with resilience and courage. हम आता है from Fiji. I grew up with not the tender and care that I got from my family. In terms of growing up without a parent, you have to kunchi bole ki you have to grow up faster than expected. So अपना ज़िंदगी में challenge तो it was just always coming. अपना पढ़ाई किया. I've always gotten corporate different jobs, but was mostly based on merits, and you have to have difficult conversations मैंने किया. And through my 9 to 5 जो area of finance was not enough because our responsibilities was always increasing, overwhelmed hota raha, pressure feel hota raha, and the experience was not so lovely like सबकन के like others of my friends. So my mom है, special needs brother है, grandparent है. In terms of that, life was not very rosy. So I've built everything. हमारा support system हम build करा, and I've always had to have difficult conversations. काफी कम उम्र से. So in terms of that, what I've done is I've joined a global community. हम एक platform में आया जहाँ पे हम explore करा. I met a friend of mine जोन experience you know how you can create another passive income stream through the right tools, support, video based, and you don't have to यहाँ पे कौन सी है कि you don't have to be perfect. यहाँ पे कितना people on join करी से we have a community filled with more than approximately 270,000 people. जोन हम सकता बोले कि they wanted more to life than working from the 9 to 5. So हम देखा कि if I have the right tools, support, I can build something and also assist my loved ones and also create a retirement for myself because we're all growing as well. We're not going to be the same version of ourselves, but we'll always be an improved version. So हमारा journey में is always filled with resilience. हम एक finance professional and a mentor to helping मतलब बताए people उनके कि yes, if I can do this, आप भी इसी सकता करें. That is it, Dr. Vidya, from my side. I give it back to you.
Thank you so much, Devina. Devina is has joined us all the way from New Zealand, and she said she used to go for work, so she wrapped it up quickly. Generally, Devina speaks a lot more. Today, she wrapped it up quickly. Thank you so much, Devina, for telling us about your big reason why. So, all of us are here in this business platform for a second stream of income, undoubtedly. But the question is, why a second stream of income? And that is a question that I'm asked so frequently by all my friends and colleagues who know me and who know that I'm into this business as well. So I will just briefly tell about my why. When I moved to the UK around 5 years ago, my son was already in high school, and we were preparing for his university education. As an international student, we knew we had to pay a very huge sum of money. That was the biggest reason why I was looking for a second stream of income, because I know, in spite of earning as a doctor, that wouldn't have been enough. Like as a newcomer, paying mortgages, extremely high cost of living after COVID, and added to this international student fees. But then, as time grew and I started exploring the business more, my why over the time has changed, and now I'm looking forward to a smooth retirement, a more comfortable retirement, without worrying about finances, about frequent travel back to India, where my parents and my in-laws live, who are old and who are managing everything on their own. So God forbid, if I need to go back, or if I have to travel for an emergency, and I do travel every now and then, I travel at least 2 times back to my home country to see my parents and support them, and my in-laws also. And also, because as a doctor, I'm a registrar, I work long shifts, 12-hour shifts, night duties, and I can't see myself doing this sort of a job all till the retirement age in NHS, which is around 67 years of age. So I'm building this as an option. If I want to work, if I'm still physically fit, if I have the zeal and energy, I want to give all to all the women I take care for as a gynecologist. But if circumstances don't permit me, then my business is there to take care of my financial things, and I that worry is gone. And that is one of the bigger reasons that I am building this business along with my job as a doctor. So yeah, thank you so much for that, Devina. We will move on to our next business partner, which is Amit. Amit has joined us all the way from Ireland. Amit, please introduce yourself to our audience, and then I will ask you your question. Over to you,
Uh,
Amit.
thank you, Dr. Vida, for inviting me on your page. I hope everyone is keeping well, and here it's also bright, sunny evening, same as UK. My name is Amit Nokram. I am originally from Mauritius and have been living in Ireland for the last 17 years. Married and I have a 9-year-old daughter. By profession, I'm a clerk in the public service. So everybody joins this business because of some why, and everybody's why may be different, but the ultimate goal is for everybody is to get some extra earning and flexibility and time freedom. My journey started last year when I was working overtime because I got a house in Ireland, a second-hand house, and then I had to borrow more money to do some refurbishment. And I realized that most of my wages were going into paying back those loans. So I started doing overtime mostly during the weekends. And one Sunday, my daughter came at my desk and said, "Dad, you don't love me anymore. You keep working. You love your job. I don't have time for her." That moment really hit me very hard and deep, and I had to reflect on that moment to see what can I do for which will be and allow me also to work and earn, but be present for my daughter. And that's how I came through this online business. And that moment, sometimes it's always painful to come at this kind of junction where you see where your child says you don't love her. She's my only child, and I realized that I was not giving her enough time. So because I want to give her more time and also at the same time earn extra earnings so I can pay my loans on time and everything. So I joined this online business, and thankfully to this online business, I able to earn an extra earning, and also having my time back to where I am spending more time with my daughter, and she's more than happy. And most of the time, you'll see me if you go on my page, you can see me with my daughter. I'm dropping her to school or going to her swimming, accompanying her to a swimming class, and doing a lot of activities. and these precious times will never come back. So it's always a good thing for a parent to enjoy these moments, because as your child will grow, you may not get back this time. So it's always better to enjoy those moments and make some sweet memories. That's from me, Dr. Vida. Thank you.
Uh, Thank you, Amit. Yeah, so we are all here for our family and for our children for whatever reason. But when you started, Amit, I'm sure, like, because it is an online space, we all have our own fears. So, did you have any doubt or any fear? What was your biggest fear when you had, when you started, when you thought of, when you decided to start this journey?
That's a very good question, Dr. Vidya. The first thing was about the scam. Is this online business a scam? I know some of my business partners who are going to discuss on that, so I'm not going to talk too much about the scam. But I did my due diligence about is this visual business is a scam. But my biggest fear was I was not a social media person. I was hardly posting on my personal Facebook page, or I was like interacting on Facebook. So my biggest concern was, will I be able to do that digital business, because it has to be present online, and I was not a, I was an introvert. I was not posting, and I had not huge followers. So that was my biggest concern, because this business is an online business. So to earn online business, you have to be able to like post, make videos, and be present on your page through on social media. So, but thankfully we get the support from our mentor. We have a global community, and also a training platform which gives you all the information. They train you how to do to learn about to do your videos, your art. So all this training base, you will get it step by step. Very gradually, you will build that skills and confidence to go to make videos, to post, and to be doing live interviews like today. I like to say that. Since I started doing live videos, that also helped me on my professional development also, because I realized that I've been doing a couple of job interviews in my job for like for promotion, and I was much more confident. It's just not helped me just for my business; it's also helped me in my like professional life also, because I was more confident, more at ease when talking at the interview level, face to face. You have three people sitting in front of you, one at a time, asking you questions, and that's really helped me. So this, but if not, I was not a social media person, but I learned through that amazing training platform where everybody can learn. It's the same training everybody gets, so everybody learns from that. I know there are a lot of people who also started at the same stage like me, but you get that training, you learn, then you can have that mentor who will help you to guide you through this digital journey. So my biggest concern after the scam was I be able to do it because I was not a social media person. But it's a skill everybody can learn. I learned, many people learned in the past and still are learning. And nowadays you can see most of the things are going digitalized. A lot of people are doing shopping online, booking tickets online. So everything is going on online. So it's easy, and it's better for everybody to learn this skill. And it's not it only that helped me for this digital business, it also helped me on a professional level, that I'm be able to more at ease and confidence on going for jobs interviews or coming into live. So that's gone. I'm no longer shy or introvert. I'm very confident. Most of the time you see me on my page, I'm doing on my native language in Mauritian Creole and English. So it's still more confident, and it's a skill, and anybody can learn that as long you want to learn it. That's from me, Dr. Vidya. Thank you.
Thank you, Amit. So, all of us have some or the other worries when we start a digital business, and that is quite normal because the digital world is so overwhelming. There are so many things going on. We don't know what is right, what is wrong, and actually, AI has only they made it more difficult for us to differentiate what is right, what is like real, and what is artificial, what is AI generated. So, yeah, so we always encourage all people who come inquiring us like to do their own diligence and find out, and be completely contented about the genuinity of the platform before they take the leap into it. Yeah, so thank you for that, Lohit. We will Amit, sorry. Mm, we will move on to our next business partner. Thank you, Sachinta. Sachinta has, I'm meeting Sachinta, though I see her in our WhatsApp groups. I'm meeting her live for the first time today. So please introduce yourselves to our audience, Sachitna. Give a brief reason for your why as to why you started the business, and then we move on to your question. Over to you, Sachitna.
Thank you so much, Vidya. Thank you. It's nice to meet my very own business partners today. So, good morning, good evening to everybody joining us today. So, I'm Sachinta. I'm a doctor in the UK. I'm a specialty doctor in hematology, and I live in London with my family. My two little sons, 5 years and 1.5 years old, and we moved. I'm originally from Sri Lanka, and I we moved in here about 3 years ago. And the journey was not that great with two little kids in UK as we thought. So the biggest why for me was the time with my kids. So I was working full time. My husband was working full time. My kids were most of the time with childminders, and even the school pickups are done by childminders because to pay the bills and all the cope up things, if you want a quality life, you need money, and for that you have to be working full time. But in one moment, my son one day told me, "Mom, can you please stop being a doctor so you can pick me up every day from school?" That was the day that I realized this is not gonna work. This my life, the lack of work life balance in is gonna hit hardly on my kids. So there should be something that I have to cut down my hours, but I can't put my dreams at risk. I can't put my kids' dreams at risk as well. So so this should be worked out somehow. So then I started to find something to build for my own alongside my job. So that was my biggest why, which I wanted something to build. And last year I started this journey, and honestly the results were amazing. And within few months I was able to have some sort of a part-time a work from home day for my um, so I was able to go cut down in my salary. So that was my biggest why, to have some time for my kids.
Yeah, thank you, Sachin. You when you said when your children said, "Amma, can you not be a doctor?" I remember that because when my son, who is now in university first year, he used to tell me, "Amma, why can't you be a school teacher?" He didn't say don't be a doctor, but he used to say, "Why can't you be a teacher so you can come to school with me?" Of course, as they grow up, then they don't want us, and then they're like, "You are the worst mom on earth." But then they come back, and now I'm the best mom on earth because he's in uni and he's missing. It's a full cycle. But yeah, that is the fact that children do miss us, whatever said and done. And sadly, our jobs require us to leave them in daycare or with nannies or with grandparents. And grandparents is still okay, but they are, it is not ultimately their responsibility. They are just willingly, out of love, they give their time to grandkids, but that is not what is ideal, what we would want. So yeah, we have all gone through those cycles. And sadly, in those days when my son was young, I didn't have this business or any other thing. I was a very enthusiastic gynecologist. All I wanted to do is train laparoscopy, do cesareans, do this, do that. And now I feel, what was the point? Yeah, thank you so much for Sachinta. But then, was there a moment of doubt, or of course, it's not been a very long time, but I'm sure just like any other business journey, it is not like an easy journey, though it is simple. But was there a moment of doubt ever? Did you feel ever like giving up, and what kept you going in those tough times?
Yeah, Vidya, yeah, you're absolutely correct. So we chased our dreams. We specialized in our things to the top. We achieved our things, and we are really proud of ourselves. But the balancing the work and the life, when it comes to that point, we hit the summit. I mean, we should be balancing it somehow. But yes, so I started to make some time to my kids, but apart from hematology, which I specialize, I didn't know anything about IT. I didn't know anything about marketing. I don't know what I honestly, before coming into this thing, I thought social media thing is just to scroll up and down, a way of wasting time. So for me, even the televisions or the whatever the social media, I would cut down during my studies and everything. So I am the least social media person. So what am I going to do? But so when I explore the things, I realize, so this is just marketing that I have to do. So I don't have inventories, I don't have to a huge capital to manage people and everything. So there is just this marketing thing that I have to suit. So then I focused on anything. And then I got this learning thing. So okay, I learned. So I have learned this much of things in my life. Why can't I do this? So that's the motivation I got here. But soon after starting this, as I said, I was not an IT person or a very much tech person. And I mean, the basics things, yes, of course we do, but the hi-fi tech things, nothing. But soon after starting, after 2 weeks, my Facebook business page got hacked, and it was a hitting moment for me. It hit me again very hard. Why is this? So all this courage, determination, everything in my hand, and I was doing this with a full-time job, with kids' work and the household work and everything. And my husband was working 2 hours away from home. He is commuting 4 hours a day. So he leaves around 6 and comes back around 8. So it's me doing everything with the two kids, and on top of everything, I was finding time to learn this, and I was building up. Soon in 2 weeks, I got down to the bottom. So what should I do? So, this amazing community, I should be thankful to this amazing community. They did not let me down. So, there were helping hands I got. So, do this, do that, do that, do that. But this mentality, I mean, the feeling of defeat was there. So that's the point I needed. I realized, so this is just an amazing mindset group we have. So they keep our mindset in a way that should be focused. I think it was a turning point for my life as well. I started thinking positively, and I started thinking about the problems in a way which I haven't done before. So it was a turning point. So with the help of the community, and of course with the help of my husband and my lovely family, within another 1 week I started again a business page, and I was going on. I was about to give up. So but I was thinking, so with all this help and everything, why should I give up? So I have come in my profession this far. Everything happens for a reason. Everything in the universe gives us a message. Sometimes it may be testing my patience. What can I do? It gave me a lesson. It gave me how to do this properly. And now I know, to my business partners, so my mentees, I know how to teach them. So it's a good thing. So I was thinking in that way. And honestly, I love this community I have through this business, to these amazing people which I never knew, which I never contacted, and they offer help without thinking twice. They offer help, and when whoever is available at that moment would talk to you, would message you, and and the feeling of not feeling alone in this journey is just amazing. And I think I we would not get that in any kind of a business. So in a moment that hit me really hard, in a moment that I was building very hard, building up things very hard, and I was dragged down to the earth, but yet this community and everything kept me going on. So I'm truly grateful that I chosen this, and I'm building up on this. So that was the moment there.
Thank you, Sachita. That was a lovely journey. We all it's a business. We all have our ups and downs. Even in a job, whatever we do, we have our ups and downs. But like Sachita mentioned, the amazing community, the support that we give. the business system that is in place, so much of it is automated. And the motivation, our why, that is the biggest reason that keeps us going. The community support, the systems are in place, it is so much automated. So if we want something, a change in our life, then that is the biggest motivation that keeps us going, apart from all this amazing lovely things about our platform. But as you said, yeah, mindset is a difficult thing, because most of us are coming from, not from marketing background or sales background or anything like that. Most of us are not online influencers or tiktokers or anything. We are all like simple normal people who have come from normal humble backgrounds, studied our way through, and are doing whatever we are doing, whether we are doctors, nurses, healthcare, in admin job or whatever. So it does take us a lot of courage and steadiness and mindset, real mindset, to be an entrepreneur, and we're all so proud of it. So I will move from Dr. Sachinta to, I will move to my friend Seema, who will elaborate more about mindset, because she has been here in this platform for the longest among the five of us here. So over to you, Seema. Welcome. Introduce yourself to our viewers. Tell us about your why, and then probably you can tell us about what was the mind shift change that you had to bring in yourself to be carrying on in this platform. Over to you, Seema.
Thank you, Vidya. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for organizing this. And hello, everyone. Namaste. As Vidya said, my name is Seema, and I'm also originally from India, from the north part of India, from Uttarakhand. And I'm here with my family. I'm a mother, I'm a wife. I have two teenager boys, 15 and 17. And being a professional, I also work in a health sector. And I'm doing this business last 3 years along with my job. And I never imagined myself in a online space, because always that's the first thing, online is not a comfortable spot, and I totally agree. So I never imagined I'm going to start this business, but life bring me in one stage, in one life incident that's changed my totally life. Because before we were in our comfortable zone, and I think we all love our comfortable zone, and we always feel like when everything is going smoothly, we feel everything is right. But I believe what I learned from my experience, the most uncomfortable situation you are in, that's the time you fight, you juggle, you open your mind on to 36-degree angle, and then you think about every side of the direction what you can do. Because your main point is your family, and for your family, we all love our family. We Why we are in this business? Because of our family. As Amit as well mentioned, she have a daughter, and one day, imagine, a daughter said, "Dad, you don't love me like before because you're working too much." Sachinta said, like, her children said, "Why you are a doctor?" Because kids want attention, they want their time. And Dr. Vidya said, like, her son said, "Why are you are not a teacher rather than doctor?" So that's all, kids, they are small, they are innocent, they don't know how to express, but they know they want their parents near to us, so one incident changed my life. And that one happened because my husband is a chef and he run his takeaway. And one fire incident make our lives ups and down. The fire incident happened and his takeaway was closed. Unfortunately, we are a bit unlucky because the place was not insurance. So we are the takeaway was closed for nearly 1 year. So in that time, we were like mentally, emotionally, and financially in the crisis. And I was working that time, I was the one who earning in my house. So that time, like, mentally stressed too much, because I seen my husband to see breakdown emotionally. And the person who's already always working like 6 days in a week, a person sit down at home, that's not his cup of tea. So I see him breaking down, crying. So I don't want to see that. I can see, like, my elderly parents, my in-laws, they are back home, they are our responsibility, they are compromising. I don't want to do that as well. Then my kids, they are compromising in their little things, like the treat days. They don't want their treats, like when they go out once in a week for something small, like for a dinner or for a lunch. They said we don't want to get. So they are trying to support us in their own way, because they can see our parents are struggling. So that my uncomfortable zone bring me to in this business, because that I can't be saying force, but it's keep telling my mindset, you need to look something that suits to your job, my family life, and like my environment. So there my journey started. I start looking on the online space, and I was definitely full of doubts, not happy to being a online spot. But when I enter in the online spot, when I give my name and my email, my details, when I enter in the webinar, when I see the webinar, when I see 20-minute webinar, when I saw the global group, then I feel little bit, I feel like I am same like them. Like, I always feel like online sport is like high technical, and, people are good in computer skills. People are high on the people who are like, I'm very fascinated. Like when I was kid, when somebody typing very fast, oh my God, I need to look where is A, where is B, where is C. Like, this kind of person I am. I don't know how to copy and paste. So that bad I was. So but of course, one incident changed my life, and here am I. From I start this business end of the 2022, and I never look back. Of course, life is not easy through the journey, because every journey, if you can hear the successful people journey, there is always hard time in the back, because that's the time when you have all the responsibilities, and you have, along with your professional, you have to different roles, like as a mom, as a wife, as a daughter-in-law, as a daughter, everything roles you have to fulfill. But you are still doing consistency. So if people, look, like giving up, it's very easy. You can say, oh, I don't want to do it, I just want to leave it. That's very easy. But I feel is like, you need lots of courage, you need lots of strength to keep going on. So my life has lots of ups and downs. My husband health was very bad, and then my eldest son have a surgery, he was hospitalized. Everything all together, my husband have to travel to India because his parents are not well. My father have a detective with a cancer. All those things, lots of emotional things pull me down, and it give me lots of time option quit the business. So here come the Dr. Vidya question, mindset is very very powerful. When you feel like, you can do this, you can't quit that. Of course, you can cry when you emotionally weak, and I cry a lot. I always feel, go to your zone, what you do it and what you like it. So I cry many times when I hear from my family, my parents, my kids, my husband, my in-law side. So I feel cry. What I love about music, I put the music, I go to nature, and I ask myself, am I doing right thing? Am I, is it okay if I quit it? So only one thing is comes in my hand. If I say I don't want to do it today, but what is the result I'm putting fronts of my kids? My kids are teenager now, they see me last 3 years, what growth I have, what I'm going through in my journey, and they see I break down many times, but mommy, she never quit it, she's keep going on. So you have to put a good example to front of your kids as well. That's the most important thing, like, so because kids, they go to school, they learn everything, but first school for your children is at home, is a mindset what you are putting them. So is this business is very much like 70-80% is a mindset. This business is not a overnight rich scheme. You can't, you're not coming like, 1 or 2 months or 3 months and you start earning. No, you have to come in this business, you have to learn, you have to be consistent, and you will be seeing couple of failures, and then you're going to learn from the failures. But the beauty about this business, the mentorship, the mentorship is the person who already walk on that journey. So I know what mistake I did. If people are in my team, I will telling them, don't do that, because I did that and I have a failure that in that, so don't try that. So this way you are automatically saving their time, their money, their work hard. So that's mentorship is the important, like, key to your from your scratch to the success in this business. So that's very, very important. And I notice, because I notice myself, I always underestimate myself, like, I don't think I can do it, like, but I'm always in myself, I know myself that I can learn anything, but I need someone who can teach me. So that's what mentorship is in this business. You have everything, as in my business partner told, like, we have a training side, we have a mentorship, we have a technical people inside. So everything is in a business in a box, and everybody is there to help you. We have a every weekly session zooms, we have a everyday session, like, here we all are professionals. Some are like, Amit is a clerk, Dr. Vidya is a doctor, Sachinta is doctor, I also in health sector, Deepa I'm going to meet first time, we're going to know who's Deepa. So we all are professional here, we are mom here, we are dad here, we all are doing our responsibilities, still we are easily running this business successfully. Most important, mindset. So be positive, and always feel like you can do this business, you can successful in this business, and this business is going to be your plan B to plan A. That's what I am on the track now. So that's from me, Dr. Vidya. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Seema. Seema always speaks so beautifully, and I love listening to Seema always. Thank you so much, Seema. She put her why, she put about the mindset so beautifully, and I personally have reached out to her so many times during my low times, and she has been such a strong support in spite of not directly being my mentor. And that is the amazing community that Dr. Sachinta was talking about some time back, that we can just reach out to anyone. Ultimately, it is our business. We have to, as individuals, we have to take ownership of the business and do what is needed to be done. But the support, when you are like, when you are among like-minded people who have walked that journey, who can actually guide you and tell you and lift you, that helping hand, that little bit of advice, that little bit of tweaking your whatever is needed, it just goes so much in, like helping us, keeping us motivated and keep on going. So thank you so much, Seema, for that. We will now move to our last but not the least speaker for the day, Deepa. Thank you so much, Deepa, for joining us today. We've been in touch for the last 1 or 2 days. We've been chatting on and off, but I am seeing her live for the first time today. And as far as I'm aware, Deepa is one of the newer business partners in our platform. So congratulations. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Deepa, and about your why. Obviously, why did you start this business? And I would, because you're relatively new, you would have done all the research, you would have come across this fear, whether it is a scam, whether there's anything more to fear. So tell us about, once in a while we do get comments or people do talking that this is a scam, blah blah blah. So tell us about what you think about the whole platform, and how did you get into this, how did you ascertain the genuinity? Over to you, Deepa.
Okay. First of all, good afternoon, good morning, and for all over the world who are watching me. Myself, Deepa Joji, I'm first time attending this live, and myself, it was a bit heartbroken stories in my life. I came to this country around 25 years ago, and it was very tough that time. Anyway, so we survived and we went through lots of miseries, troubles, trials, everything, even now. But my son one day asked me, once I come back from work, he put a rope and tied on the doorstep, and he asked me not to go for work anymore because it's very difficult without mommy. I'm watching telly all the time. I'm learning everything from telly. I'm learning how to speak through the television. No one around. It was really heartbroken. Anyway, so I need to get on with the situation what we are facing that time. Then going on like that, just before 2019, November month, and one day I went to work and I didn't go for work afterwards after 1 year and 3 months time. So I was really ill. It was all of sudden, it was happened. It was, like a over bleeding. You maybe know, you are a gynecologist, isn't it? And, I fainted on the ward and my HB went to something like 4.5 and or soon after COVID come and I couldn't go for work. And obviously I had the major surgery and it was very hectic. So I went to work after 1 year and 3 months time. Even though during that time, even before that, I was known about this business. Like I came to know that was 2017. And I also asked for this, webinar and stuff. I went through that all, but I was not confident enough. As soon as I came to know about webinar, it was not that much familiar during that time, and we never heard of it. So I thought it's something is not right. So I didn't ask anyone. Each time when I saw this advertisement, I just skip it. I was so scared. So eventually, again, while I was on sick leave the during COVID time, I was watching again and again, like more videos. Then I was researching myself. Then I thought, okay, I will leave it. I don't want to learn anything. Maybe it will be the trouble something, so better not to touch. So I just skip everything. Then finally, one day I thought, okay, in my mind always I wanted another way of income, like not with nursing profession. I'm a nurse myself, working in a NHS surgical ward. So I always wanted something different kind of income. So I'm always searching something in the computer, what I can do. Finally, I thought, okay, I will go to uni and, something more education. Eventually, I went to uni 2022 and 23. I was in uni. Then I thought my plan was something like beauty salon, something, set up. So I was focusing on that way. Then I thought, then again, it's not working well. So huge amount, huge investment, lots of people. I have to employ people. I have to organize the furniture, so many things. And also, I cannot trust anyone. So I focus on myself, what I can do. It's only me. So I will be on my own. So that's what my aim. So one day I was praying. I thought I will pray to God. So I was sitting and praying, and I saw one of the advertisements and keep coming. So I watched fully everything. Then again, few days later, I watched again. Then I decided to join with it. Then I thought, no, again something is not right. I'm not fully understanding anything. So I thought I will ask some questions. So I was keep asking questions and doing all the researches, whatever resources I could get on with it, just ask or find out, follow many people, like that. So how I can end up in the business. Then I was so skeptical, as I said. I was asking people, I was looking for all the resources. Anyway, I was believing in myself. I thought, okay, I will go ahead. I will do this one anyway. So I focused my mindset. Then it was very hard. Finally, I joined. I'm not a social media person at all. I hate all this, set up everything. My belief was like, computer is not good. I don't want to look at the computer. It's always harm for the body. I always love my books, books, diaries, everything, the like old fashioned. And then one day I was thinking about, my work, everything in the computer. The world is, running in a different, directions. So all internet, even the children, older people, everyone got Facebook account. They all are, everything is, through internet. So I thought, okay, I'm going to learn it. Even though I got some basic skills, but I'm going to learn more. So I thought, okay, I will join it. I joined the Facebook. I just get on with it. It was a bit hard, but I was, even I don't know how to do copy paste or anything. In a way, I'm not looking at it or I don't want to do it. That's what my inner mind. Finally, I get on with it. I'm doing okay. I'm one of the new member, just still doing the processing. I'm just getting there. This is my story.
Thank you so much, Deepa. Let me first congratulate you. You spoke so well on your very first live stream. I spoke to my mentors at least 4 days before coming that what should I say, what should I say, what should I speak, in spite of, like feeling like seeing so many patients every day, talking to them in and out, counseling, like we do this in and out. But then when it came to this online platform and I had to speak, I really took a long while. So first of all, let me congratulate you. You did so well. and
Thank
uh,
you.
yeah, so everyone has a story, and that is what, as I mentioned, it keeps us going. And as Deepa said, she is a nurse in the NHS. Myself and Sachinta are doctors here in the NHS. Seema also works in Ireland in the healthcare. Amit is in the government sector in a clerical job. So what I'm trying to say is, if there is a fear that this is a scam, we being government servants in some or the other way, in public, in reputed posts or NHS trusts and hospitals, we wouldn't come and show our faces online like this, so
Mm.
openly. Scammers can scam you once in a while, but scammers can't continue to scam for life. And we are all here in this business for our life. We are all in love with our businesses, whatever we have achieved, and we are all aiming high, and we are going to achieve a lot more than where we are. So scammers are not. Scammers are never there for lifelong. They come, they do what they need to do, and they go away. But we are not like that. We are eternal. We are here to stay, to build our business empire here. That is the first thing I want to say, that we will not jeopardize our primary jobs or our reputations or all the efforts that we put to come to this country from our own motherland and come and scam people. That is the first thing. The second thing is, this business requires a proper resident or a legal status to start the business. So whenever I get an inquiry, one of my very first questions is, okay, fine, so what is your visa status in UK? If you're a dependent visa, you can do it. If you have a settled status or you have a British passport, you can do it. But if you're on a sponsored visa or some other type of visa, there are restrictions. So that is another thing, that it is a very legal platform. The next other thing is, it is a taxable business. So whatever income we are all generating from our commissions, from the marketing that we are doing, it is all taxable. We all have to report it to our local agencies, HMRC, and of course, as the business grows, we can also claim tax refund on it. Like whatever expenses we are putting into developing our business, it could be over time, the travel expenses, the phone for your business, the laptop for your business, even internet connection. So there's so much of benefit also. It is a legacy that we are creating. It is something transferable to our future generations. And we are all leading our family by example. We are not scamming people, and we are talking about our children and spending quality time with them. So we as parents are not going to, like cheat people and scam people and live as poor examples to our children. We are all responsible parents and responsible adults here. So yeah, I would like to wrap up our today's live on that note, that it is a very legal, ethical, trustable platform. It is a beautiful business journey. It has its own like any journey, everyone will have their a little bit of ups and downs and moments of doubt, but our why keeps us going. The support we get, the training that we get, and of course the huge commissions that we get from the companies that we are partnered with, it all keeps us going. So thank you so much, all of you, for spending your evening and your time with me today on this live, and I will see you all again in another live next week. Have a nice evening, the rest of the evening. Bye bye. Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Thank you.